Ever meet a Karen at the movie theater? The flash hit my face again. Bright white light blasting across the entire row like someone had set off a firework in the middle of the theater. I squeezed my eyes shut and waited for the spots to fade. When I opened them, the group in front of me was still holding their phones up, recording themselves reacting to the movie with the flash cranked to full blast. They'd started about 20 minutes in. 4 of them, all late teens or early 20s, sitting in the row directly ahead of me. One girl with her hair piled high kept angling her phone to catch her face and her friends in the frame, flash popping every few seconds like a strobe light. They weren't even watching the screen. They were watching themselves. I tried to ignore it. I shifted in my seat and refocused on the movie, but the next flash came during a quiet moment and lit up half the theater. The woman beside me flinched. The guy 2 seats over muttered something under his breath. The group giggled, and one of them said, "Wait, do it again, I wasn't ready." Another flash. I gripped the armrest and told myself it would stop. Maybe they'd get bored. Maybe an usher would notice. But 10 minutes later, they were still at it, leaning into the frame and whispering commentary, while the flash fired off like clockwork. The people around me kept shifting, crossing and uncrossing their arms, but no one said anything. The movie hit a dark scene, all shadows and tension, and I finally started to get pulled back in. Then the flash went off again, directly in my line of sight, and I saw nothing but white for 3 full seconds. I leaned forward. "Hey," I whispered, "could you please turn off the flash? It's blinding us." The girl with the tall hair turned around, phone still in her hand. She looked at me like I'd asked her to solve a math problem. "It's just a flash," she said. "It's hitting everyone behind you every time you do it." Her friend laughed. "You're being dramatic. It's literally 2 seconds." "It's been 20 minutes. The tall-haired girl rolled her eyes and turned back around. For a second, I thought that was it, that I'd just made myself the villain for nothing. But then the woman next to me said, "She's right. It's really distracting." The guy 2 seats over nodded. "Yeah, it's bad." The girl with the phone glanced around, and for the first time she looked uncertain. She lowered the phone to her lap and didn't lift it again for the rest of the movie. Her friends stopped recording too, though I heard them whispering and scrolling through their footage for the next 10 minutes. I spent the rest of the film bracing for a confrontation. I kept imagining them waiting for me in the lobby, filming me as I walked out, turning me into the punchline of some TikTok about entitled people ruining their fun. My hands stayed tense in my lap even after the credits started rolling. When the lights came up, I grabbed my bag and headed for the aisle. The group didn't look at me. They were already back on their phones, scrolling and editing, completely absorbed. I made it halfway to the exit when a woman I didn't recognize touched my shoulder. "Thank you for saying something," she said. "That was driving me crazy." A man behind her nodded. Same, I was about to lose it. I mumbled something about it being no problem and kept walking, but I felt lighter. By the time I reached my car, I was smiling. I'm sure I ended up in someone's video, probably with a caption about Karens at the movies or people who can't let others have fun. But I got to actually watch the movie I paid for, and a couple of strangers got to watch it too. That felt like enough.